So we're here with the PSG guys ahead of their clash against Ceres in the Smart Championship finals. We've got Angelo, Ricardo and the manager Javi. Congratulations again on reaching the final, but here we're going to be talking about what's new for you guys, looking at a little bit further ahead, a little bit further afield. We've already just got one, maybe a bit of exclusive news also, in that given that Razor, your goalkeeper, will be suspended, Ricardo, normally a defender, will be playing in the final. So just first off, how will that be for you, as our producer was saying, it's like a baptism of fire in the game?
Nung una, inisip ko na nasa akin ang pressure kasi ang mag-keeper. Finals pa agad. Finals pa. Kaya,
good luck!
Pero naisip ko na may tiwala naman ako dun sa mga ka-teammates ko. Tsaka sama-sama naman kami nag-train. Ganun din, pinag-practicean din namin na kung paano nila ako gamitin, kung paano ko sila gamitin. Kaya, ayos din lang ang lahat para pag pinag-keeper ako sa finals natural lang ba?
He's been on a almost 3 week goalie training with us already. So just that we haven't put him in, but now, like we said, this is his time to shine. This is all for Ricardo coming Saturday.
And so earlier also, Javi already gave us some hints on the signings for what's new, of course, with PSG. So maybe you let us know who these other guys you've signed, if you're already at liberty, or at least those who you can.
I mean, most of them, several of the new guys have already played with us in the Smart Cup. Angelo's here. We got Vase Torre. Actually, his nickname is also Yaya. So every time Yaya Torre, who plays for us now. Orculio is in, and then we got William Giridon. So he'll be joining, just recovering of his injury. So that'll be exciting to see him back in the game. There are a couple of guys from Cagayan de Oro, young boys. So we've been putting in basically non-statured players, training, building them, working with them, and we've always kept this low-profile team for the club. So the localization of the Pasargad and transformation to PSG is slowly coming out. The style of play that we have is taking its efficiency on the field. So, we're very excited now to play in the UFL League.
Yeah, could you walk us through that? You mentioned how the team's even changed its name from Pasargad to PSG. Some fans don't know yet why. Maybe they've not been reading a little bit, but what's the what's the transition now? Why have they changed from Pasargad to PSG?
Well, just keeping things a lot more simpler. There's really no rocket science on behind why. It could be, people say it's a shorter version for Pasargad, PSG. Our corporate name is Pasargad Sports Group. We're bigger than just the first division club. We're not just one team. We're really forming ourselves to having a big club. We've got our futsal team, we got a ladies futsal team, and we're building more depth into our youth academies. So we're trying to transform it to something that is much, much bigger than just one team.
It's great, and grassroots are a very, very important aspect of that. What grassroots programs have you got with that? What are you looking to build for the future?
Well, right now, like I said, the concentration is on the top tier. But we're now looking to go down, putting football academies, and being able to spread football around. We have our CSR activity, which we call We Kick. So we do futsal training in the jail for the inmates. Our players go there. They teach on certain times of the month. We go there and we do a lot of activities and everything. So being able to spread more football and finding that one talent that can come out just makes it all so much more fun.
Absolutely. And preparing for the league with the top tier team, you guys, as we just mentioned before, you had a slow start but then came up at the end. And so if you can keep that form going, where are you looking to finish this time? What's your minimum and maybe your hopes for the league coming up?
This might take a lot of people in shock, but we've always maintained a dark horse status. We're not a high-profile team. We don't do many friendlies. We keep ourselves and our programs intact. Last season, we started off on the wrong foot. We started really late, underestimating the talent coming from an expansion from the second division up, thinking that we could do certain miracles, and we did. We drew Stallions and we beat them. We beat Loyola, and we were able to beat Loyola and Air Force on those games. We're going here on the top. We're looking at top 3 finish for the UFL League. And our worst would be no worse than what we finished last year, which is 6th. So we're gunning for it.
And I would think the other teams in the league should be looking out for them now that they're in the finals.
It's going to be such a
in the national championships.
And looking at all the news, we'll come to some of the more transfer window news later on. But looking at all the teams going in there, obviously you got the traditional top 4, and then you add in how the Green Archers have got their money, and all the new teams coming in. It's going to be such a competitive league this time round. And Angelo, this will be your first league, right?
Yeah, my first one.
How are you looking forward to playing in the league? How are you looking forward to seeing that transition of PSG from mid-table and now pushing on to get into those top places?
Well, I'm looking forward to play in the UFL, of course, because I know a lot of players. In every team, I know a couple of players, so that alone is all a motivation for me. And I believe in PSG because the coach, they got a really good coach. He gives a lot of players confidence, gives the good tactics. So, yeah, PSG is ready for the league, definitely.
And Ricardo, will you be looking to start in defence or in goal? What would be your preferred role there?
Anywhere, as long as what I can give or help to the team.
Well, PSG are definitely a club to watch out for in the league. They've already made some impressive results in the previous league and obviously reaching the final. So for more on PSG, for more on Philippine football, catch us at FTW Sports to find out more about that transition of Pasagad to PSG and maybe one of the top clubs in the UFL.